Hey everyone, this is Coach Anton here at Atlanta Fire United South. Today, we're gonna be doing some fitness, speed, and agility. Okay, the drills we're gonna focus on today is gonna be without the ball. However, going forward, we will have some drills implementing with the ball as well, all right? So I know for some of you, you're not out on the soccer field, playing video games, eating a lot of chips, drinking a lot of sweets, okay? So this is something for you to get out in your yard and do. Should take you about 20-30 minutes. You can do it by yourself. You can do it with a parent. Hey, maybe they might join in as well, okay? So we're gonna do a lot of static running, a lot of switching it up. Yes, it's good to get out there and jog, but we wanna try and implement as much as soccer fitness as we can. And these drills will get your heart rate up and get you going. All right, so today we're gonna have 4 drills. My good friend Tristan, as I explained, he's gonna go ahead and demonstrate. He's fitter than me. That's why we're gonna have him do it. Plus he also looks better than me, okay? So first drill, well, before we always do this, remember you always wanna warm up, all right? Do not stretch, then run. You never wanna stretch muscles that are not warmed up, all right? My suggestion is to do maybe a half a lap, do a quick couple of quick jogs, then stretch before you go into these drills, all right? Get those muscles ready. All right, so today's session is gonna institute 4 drills. We're gonna start with the first one. These are not hard. Again, I have cones. If you don't, improvise, water bottles, canned goods, whatever you have around the house, okay? Everything that I'm using today does not take no more than 5 to 6 cones. So it's very simple, all right? So first drill is real simple. What we're gonna do is, if you notice, I have 2 cones set here in the middle, which is gonna be our starting point. About 10 yards away on each, 8 to 10 yards away on each side, I have 2 other cones, all right? So first drill is just to get you moving, get the heart rate pumping, but also have you doing more soccer running, all right? You don't just run in a straight line with soccer. You have to be able to go left, right, front, back, accelerate, decelerate, okay? So this drill is real simple. If you don't have a partner, you can do it on your own. If you do, you can have them assist in telling you which way to go, okay? So we never start a drill flat-footed. I like to always start my drills with the movement of the feet. I call it fast feet, shuffle feet. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna have Tristan start in the middle. I'm gonna give him a direction by pointing. He's then going to react. He's going to sprint to that cone, sprint through the gate to the far cone, sprint back to the middle, and shuffle, make sure his feet is still shuffling until I give him the next directive. All right, so I'm gonna have him do this twice. And you know, just pay attention. Make sure that you give 100% effort. This is not a jogging drill. This is not a walking drill. This is a sprinting drill, okay? All right, ready, Tristan? On your toes and left. Good, and keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Right. And good. So if you noticed, he sprinted, okay? It's all about quickness, movement, fitness, how fast we could get there and back, all right? All right, so on to the second drill, okay? The second drill now, it's gonna increase the heart rate a little bit more, okay? It's gonna somewhat be what we call a HIIT workout, high intensity interval workout, high interval intensity workout with some plyometrics, calisthenics, leaving the ground, okay? Anytime you leave the ground, it increases your heart rate, right? So now we're gonna incorporate not just running, but also leaving the ground, all right? So in this drill, you're gonna work a lot of your glutes, hamstrings, a lot of your core, in this drill as well, all right? So to demonstrate again, guy that looks better than me, Tristan, more shape than I am. So all we're gonna do simply is, as you know, I have 3 cones here, okay? With the cone about 10 to 12 yards away. So each cone is about 4 yards, 3 to 4 yards, all right? Try not to make it too spacious because you wanna be able to complete the drill fully, all right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1, 2 squat jumps, all right? squat jumps, and then we accelerate to the cone. All right? So again, I'm gonna have Tristan do this twice. Make sure you focus on your form with your squat jumps, all right? That's gonna be very important. You don't wanna hurt yourself trying to do a squat jump. You're gonna maximize a lot of this drill by doing your squat jumps properly, all right? So we're gonna have Tristan show us what we're gonna do. So all he's gonna do is he's gonna do a squat jump to the second, squat jump to the third, and then he's going to accelerate, all right, to the through the end. All right, ready?
Jog back.
Go. And accelerate. Good, good. He's gonna do it one more time. Now in this one, Tristan, I want you to focus on not completely planting, but more so soft landing, right? So that'll give you a better opportunity when you push off, okay? Ready? We're gonna do it again, and go. Good, good, and accelerate. Good, beautiful. So if you notice, 3 squat jumps, right? And when we do our squat jumps, first of all, best way to do is to make sure that I'm leaned a little bit forward, okay? I'm semi sitting on the toilet. My hands are here because I'm gonna use my hands to drive up, all right? Drive up and forward, right? So it's here and here, okay? I shouldn't be able, or whoever's doing it with you or yourself shouldn't be able to hear you land, okay? Because once you land too hard, your body has now come to a complete stop, which now it's gonna be harder for you to make that second jump and accelerate, okay? So again, it's here, and I should be able to accelerate off, all right? All right, so on to the third session. All right, so each one, it's a progression, okay? And it's always gonna incorporate the full total movement of a soccer player, okay? First drill, we saw him turn to the side, sprint, back and forth. Second drill, you saw him jump forward, leave the ground, land, sprint. Third drill now, it's gonna be side to side jumping, sprint, side to side, and turn and sprint to the finish, right? So all he's going to do is he's gonna do a continuous side to side jump, at which point I will tell him go. He will then quick sprint to the next side to side jump, at which point I will tell him go. He will then turn and sprint. If you don't have someone that's doing with you, you can say, okay, I will do 5 times here, sprint 5 times here, then sprint, okay? I always like to have someone with me because it gives me that quick reaction where I have to react when they say go and I'm not expecting it. Again, part of soccer, right? So what we're gonna have to do is both of my cones, if you look at my setup, it's like a box. It's about two steps from side to side, and the quick sprint is about maybe 5 steps, okay? And the finish is 10 steps away, all right? So we'll have Tristan demonstrate. He's gonna go side to side, at which point I would say go. He's gonna sprint. Side to side, I would say go. He's gonna sprint, okay? Ready? And go. 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 And beautiful. All right, so as you can see, pretty simple drill. Again, now it's incorporating side to side motion, turning and sprint. You're leaving the ground, it's increasing your heart rate, so you're getting that speed, that agility, and you're also getting that fitness, all right? All right, so last and final drill, okay? The last and final drill is going to encompass acceleration, deceleration. Of course, in soccer, there are times where you're gonna have to sprint, then you're gonna have to stop, then you're gonna have to take off and sprint, then you're gonna have to slow down, then you might have to turn around. So this drill is gonna put that into play on how fast we could accelerate, how fast can we decelerate in control, and how fast can we accelerate, all right? So Tristan, again, if you notice, I have, again, 4 cones. Each cone is about, these two cones is about 7-8 steps apart. And of course, the final cone is a little bit further, all right? So what we're gonna do is real simple. Tristan is gonna start from here. He's going to sprint to the first cone, at which time he's going to then decelerate and go around. He's going to quickly accelerate, decelerate, go around, and accelerate. Now, there's a caveat to this. When we sprint, the key to sprinting is how fast we can take off. How fast we can take off depends on our form. All right. If you watch a lot of Olympic or sprinters, when they first take off, it takes them a while for them to go and pull their head up. Okay. They call that your drive phase. All right. Your drive phase is all about head down, how my arms and how I'm driving my knees parallel to the ground. Okay. So a lot of times, especially when we're younger, when we take off standing straight up. Okay. And it slows us down because our backs are straight, our heads are straight, and it's very hard to accelerate and pick up speed in that motion. So what I like to do with my kids or whoever I'm coaching or training is we call it a leaning start, okay? So a leaning start is simple, hands to your side, head down, and I lean and I take off, okay? What that does is that promotes your head down. That promotes the drive phase, because as I'm leaning down, and as you can see, my head's already down, and now I can drive and gradually pick my head up. All right. So for me, any sprinting drill that I do, I always like to start with leaning, then into your sprints. Okay. When we go around the cone, it's also going to promote backing up, which means if I'm backing up, if I don't want to fall down, I'm not going to back up this way. However, I'm going to back up, head down, so when I come around, I'm already in that drive phase to accelerate. All right, so we'll have Tristan demonstrate and go from there. I'm going to tell Christian when to go, and he's going to go ahead and complete the drill. All right, you ready? We're going to start with a lean and go. Lean and drive. Good, 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 and good, good. So the only thing I would tell Tristan in this event, and I'll have him do it one more time, is to make sure that his head is down, okay? The lower I can get my head, the quicker I can take off, and the more force I can have in my drive phase, okay? So we'll do it one more time. I'm gonna tell Tristan, hey, keep your head down a little bit more, even when he's coming out of the two cones. All right, we'll do it one more time. Keep that head down. Ready, Tristan? And go. Head down, and good. And up, good. Head down, and good. Good, good. Head down, good, good. Beautiful. All right, so as you can see, he got a little bit more momentum in the second try because he had that head down, which promoted a lot more of that drive phase that gave him a little bit more push. All right, so we've had our 4 drills. These are very easily, as you can see. If it wasn't for me sitting here and explaining, it probably would have taken you about 20-30 minutes. I would suggest you do each drill maybe 4 to 5 times so you can get the complete workout of it. Should give you a good sweat and should keep you in shape. Thank you, Tristan, for stepping up and doing this, and I'll see you guys soon.